Alright boys and girls, we're doing it. We're gonna use the Striker Jones and Druid and Mortar glitch to beat Chimps mode once and for all. And we're gonna do it on a map we didn't do it on before, aka Haunted. Been out for a while but never actually gone around to doing Chimps mode, which I will do right now, so let's go. So first off, Haunted is kind of a tricky map in terms of getting to late game here, just because like there's two different paths. Bloons will overlap each other, there's two different entrances, two exits. So off the bat, I'm probably just gonna start with a monkey sub, which obviously does not have anything to do with the glitch, but we gotta find a way to beat early game somehow. And I think subs are a pretty fine way to do it. Druids are not that great of a chimp start, but now the sub buff, the 2 Pierce is really damn good. And yeah, let's get a Druid now. I'm just gonna put it in the corner, and hopefully we can save for Striker Jones next. He costs 810 on this game mode. So we won't be able to use the Druid glitch until Striker gets level 9, which will take like quite a while. I'm pretty sure Striker got level 9 at like round 43, with knowledge enabled by the way, so if you take out knowledge and the extra XP they get, it's probably gonna take till round 50 till it gets into effect. So for the first 50 rounds, we're gonna have to play normally. The hardest part of Chimps is definitely the last 50 rounds, especially the last 10 rounds. So that's where Druids and Striker Jones and Mortars is gonna come in handy. So I don't know exactly what kind of mix of towers I want to use to beat this, like, do I want to go Mortar heavy with the stun, or do I want to go Druid heavy with the one-shots? Kinda hard to decide here. Anyways, I think it's time we get a Mortar right over here. I'm gonna put all the towers clumped together, just so that, well, when we get a village, we can get camo under all these guys. Because Druids, Mortars, they obviously need camo protection to be able to pop DTs and all that. Because we want to be able to stun DTs, that's gonna be really handy. So yeah, hopefully we can try to go for a village next. Granted, we probably need to upgrade our sub, because right now these low-level Druids and low-level Mortars aren't really that reliable. But I'm gonna try greeting here, round 22. Let me see if I can get away with a quick little village. There we go. We'll use Striker's stun as well, just to make things a little bit easier for us. So yeah, we'll definitely need some camo for 33 then, but what exactly do we get? Because that village is really expensive, I don't think we can afford it right now, if we tried saving up for it. Especially since we're struggling right now with our towers. You see they're not really the greatest upgrades we got right now. Got some low-level towers. We basically got a mix of like low-level towers and nothing else. Definitely a great recipe for success come late game here. So I'm gonna try getting a Burning Stuff on our Mortar. Even though the Burning Stuff is like nerfed in this game, nowhere near as good as, well, in BT5 or Battles. So you know what, for this round, I think we're gonna go for a 002 sub into 202 just for camos. Ninja's gonna allow to pop camos, which I think we kinda need. And we need some palm power DPS as well. Hibris is really good at that. You see, the problem with Haunted is that, like, it's kinda hard to see whether Bloons are leaking, considering you got Bloons exiting and entering from the same spot. So yeah, really annoying this map. So we got that 202 for 33, we got that covered. And yeah, I guess we'll go for Raider Scanner next. And you know what, let's get a bomb tower this round to 203. Our defense right now is really damn shoddy. So come on, let's get a 203 real quick. Need a couple $100 here. So of course, if you're going Striker, you gotta at least use the OG combo of Bombs plus Striker. Can't rely on just glitches to beat Chimps mode. Because again, you still gotta deal with the SRAMs and the mobs inside, which obviously the Mortar can't stun all of them, and the Druid can't get all of them. So yeah, round 40 is coming out real soon, and I'm not sure exactly how to beat that round. We got 2k going into it, and more. 2k plus, and where does the mod come out from? Left side? Yeah, left side. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we're gonna use the Striker stun, and let me see if we can deal with the Cerams inside. We don't have the Druids. They're not 030, so I don't know. But I think we gotta restart. Yeah. You know what? Even though we don't have a level 9 yet, I'm just gonna get started on my Druid of the Jungle. So one of them, and I'm pretty sure one is all we can afford, plus this guy. And let's go this time. Maybe if we just deal with one Ceram on the inside, and that's all we need. Who knows? So there we go, that's one Ceram taken care of, and how about the rest? Okay. So there is a use for the 030 Druid, even without the glitch. It's just not used very much without the glitch because, well, it's kind of hard to integrate into actual strategies. Like, if you only get one of them, it's not really that useful late game, so you're gonna need a lot of them for it to make a difference, but if you do get a lot of them, that's a lot of money spent, which could be spent elsewhere. Okay, 7,000 bucks, that's a lot of cash, so let's get a Recursive Cluster. Just to make things a little bit easier for us, we're also going to get an Alchemist to 300 for now. Just to help us get through these mid-rounds here, while we're waiting to get level 9 striker, which we actually did. Okay, we have level 9 striker. Unfortunately, MOABs don't come up for another 3 rounds, so we're gonna have to wait for it to for the glitch to take into effect. We also don't have the mortar at 302 yet, but that's because we don't need it. We're just gonna let these druids deal with the MOABs. How about that? So with that said, I'm gonna remove the trees here, only because I want to start placing towers up here, aka a Bloon Solver and a Sun Avatar. And let's drop a village here, cheaper towers and all that, and a super. This gotta be a Sun Avatar, but we'll have it as a base tower for now. So 49, Striker plus Alchemist plus Bomb Tower, pretty damn easy. Okay, let's get a first look at using the glitch on Chimps mode. There we go. One-shot the MOAB, piece of cake. And there's the other MOAB on this round, also one-shot. So right now we don't need a lot of druids because there's only MOABs in the 50s to 60s. But once we get later game, we're definitely going to start spamming them as well as spamming mortars and all that. But right now I think what's best for us, probably get a Sun Avatar before anything else, right? Sure. Laser, Plasma, and 19k for the Avatar. So let's just get that first to make sure we don't die to like 63, because, well, druids aren't going to do anything for 63. Neither will mortars, although actually kind of. Their stun might help a little bit, but we're mostly trying to use this glitch on the mortar for the stun on the MOABs, not really the balloons. Alright, and Sun Avatar right about now. Just in time for 63, awesome. So here's what I'm thinking for late game here. I'm thinking maybe we should go for a mortar heavy strategy, you know? What if we have all the mortars, all 3-2-0, targeting like this top area here? That's gonna make it so that all the mobs that the druids like let out, they're all gonna be stuck in the middle here. And it'll give enough time for our liquefier or Bloon Solver and our avatar to deal with the rest. How does that sound? Sounds like it might work in hindsight, so you know what, let's get started. We already got this guy, so why not? Let's get this guy to 302. Of course, 320 would be better, but we kind of got a Bernie stuff for early game, so might as well get it anyway. So yeah, we're just going to leave it smack dab in the middle here. So with that said, let's just get some more druids and more mortars. I'm going to try and mix a both this time instead of going all druids in one mortar. Just because I want to see how useful the stun is come really late game. Because that's probably just as important, if not more important, than having the druids to one-shot. Like again, 98, you see the druids couldn't handle everything there. They did turn all the BFBs and the MOABs, which did help a lot, but we still need something for the balloons underneath. Hence why we're going to get some more stuns, so 3-2-0 here. I'm going to have it targeting a little bit lower, just so we spread it apart a bit, get more radius for our stuns. But there you go, you see the mortar is stunning the MOAB class balloons with Striker level 9. And we're Striker right now, level 12, okay. So we're probably going to run out of space under this village here, so we're going to have to start expanding. Mortars do have pretty big footprints, so sadly can't place very much under range of this village. Okay, and 400 Alchemist to buff our Sun Avatar. And I think right now I'm going to go for a Bloon Solver. You know, just get our defense solidified before we actually go into getting our support, aka mortars and druids. Just so I don't go too overboard in spending on druids and mortars that I don't have enough for a Bloon Solver, because that would be a disaster. So let's just get our tier 5s first before anything else. Okay, so into free play now. We're still halfway towards our Bloon Solver, still about 10k to go through. But here's where, folks, our mortar's gonna come in handy. Just watch. Because there's a lot of BFBs this round, our druids probably can't handle all 15 of them. So we're going to need to rely on a lot of stuns here. And I'm pretty sure a mortar here is gonna stun every balloon. Almost locking in place. See these mobs here? They ain't getting anywhere. And we might want to use Striker's stun combo on top of it. Haven't even Striker stun, but right now we don't even need it. Sun Avatar taking pretty good work at 81. Making free plays rams look like a joke, but there we go, look at the stun. That's why I kind of want to go for a mortar heavy strat, because that's going to be so helpful. It's going to give us so much time for a Bloon Solver to like damage over time. And if you just lock the mobs in place, well, they're not going anywhere then. And Bloon Solver now, and there we go. Now we work towards getting mortars, druids, and all that. So I'm probably just going to go 1-to-1. So for every druid we place, we're going to drop one mortar, keep them even. So for starters, we're just going to place as many towers as we can within the radius. So there we go, 0-3-0 druid. And next up, a mortar. Granted, we're probably going to run out of space real soon, so we're going to need to expand our villages. Probably on the right side here. And mortar stun number 3 right up. You know what I'm kind of thinking of doing is staggering our mortar upgrades. So like, we got this guy to 3-2-0, so 2 fast reload upgrades. We got this guy with no fast reload upgrades. And I'm kind of thinking getting this guy only 1 upgrade, just so that like they don't stun over each other. Because that's kind of a waste. if you apply the same stun twice at the same time, it's obviously not going to stack double. We're going to start a new colony on the right side. We're going to get jungle drums. We're going to also get camo, so we're going to skip out on cheaper tower, sadly. Rip our money. And I'm actually going to get a 4th mortar. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get 3 more mortars with the exact same upgrades as these 3 over here, except for burning stuff, because of course we don't really need it. The DOT at this point in the game is pretty useless, but yeah. So if you recall, this is kind of a thing that people used in late game in BTD5, BTD6, where with the cripple MOAB, where like if you stagger the attack speeds of each sniper, so you get a 4-0 sniper, you get a 4-1 sniper, and then you'll get a 4-0 sniper under a jungle drums and a 4-1 under a jungle drums. That's going to create 4 snipers that attack at different times. And that's kind of what I want to do here. 3 mortars attacking different speeds without jungle drums, and then 3 more mortars attacking at different speeds with jungle drums. And if it works the way I think it will, then with 6 mortars, we're basically going to be perma-stunning every single mob class balloon within this middle area over here. So here we go, 3-2-0. We'll leave it a little bit lower. At this point, the druids aren't really doing very much because there's so many mobs this round. It seems like the mortars is what's doing all the work, you see? It's giving us so much time for our balloon solver and our avatar to do damage. You see our avatar is already at 250,000 pops. Our druids here are sitting at 60k, 70k. Not a whole lot, but it's actually pretty decent for like a $1,000, $2,000 tower. Also time for DTs, which obviously should get eaten up by the druids. Just like that. Don't even need the mortar stun for this round, I don't think. But I can tell you right now, boy oh boy is the mortar stun going to be useful for 95 or 99. Because in the last video I did with this glitch, we had like 30 druids, but yeah, we're not even close to that today. We don't have farms. We're probably only going to get like 10 druids max by the end of this game. Especially since we got to spend a little bit more money on our mortars here. So here's another one to 3-1-0. So we got a 3-2-0 and a 3-1-0 on the right side here. And now we just need 1 more mortar. And that'll create pretty much every combination of like attack speeds for the mortars. aka the stun's going to reapply every 0.1 seconds. You see these mobs here, they're basically perma-locked. Well, not basically. It's nowhere near as good as a Bloon Crush, obviously, but take a look at the price of these guys. Like, these mortars probably cost like 3k total. So that's pretty much like less than 20k for 6 mortars, which basically do the same thing as a $60,000 upgrade. Not too shabby. So there we go, that's our last mortar over here, 3-0-0. And I'm not sure if I want to go for more mortars, because right now I feel like 6 is enough, but yeah, let's get druids now. Druids, druids, druids. We also want to save some money just in case this glitch isn't good enough. Like, for example, if 95 or 98 comes kicking us in the ass, then we might want to save some money in case we want to, like, get a Sabo that round, in case getting extra druids might not help. So yeah, let's stop right now. We got 7 druids and 6 mortars, and I think that should be enough for now, so I'm going to leave it here. And here's another DT round. Let's see how far these DTs get. 6 of them. And our druids right now aren't getting a lot of them at all, but look at the perma-stun, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let the mortars perma-stun, and let the avatar and the balloon solver deal with the rest. So 95 should be a fun one. And here we go, more perma-lock. Both sides, guys, both sides. That's why we got the mortars shooting in the middle here. Like, I can tell you right now, there's no way we beat this without the mortars. Like, even if we spent all the money on druids, I don't think we'd have enough firepower, honestly. But yeah, 95, here we go. We got 10k, so you know what? I guess we'll spend that money on extra druids. And maybe an extra mortar, but again, it might overlap at this point, so adding extra mortars might not be that useful in terms of, like, getting a lot of stuns out of it, but why not? We might even want to get an Alchemist, too, because Alchemist does affect attack speed, so we could alternatively get Alchemist plus Village. That's going to add, like, double the possibilities, but we'll leave it. So here comes the DTs. Druids will take care of the first couple of them, but I'm pretty sure here is where the mortars is going to be really handy. Let's see if the perma-stun is actually a perma-stun, and right now, yeah, these DTs are not getting anywhere, look at that. They're not even turning the bend. And we even have Striker's ability to help us out. We haven't even had to use this ability in, like, at all this game, except for, like, round 40. I'm pretty sure that's the last time we used that, and there we go. Look at that, folks. Mortars plus Striker Jones. Absolutely OP with this glitch. So I honestly feel like it'd be nice if the big one or the biggest one had this effect. Because right now it's really useless late game. Sure, they do a lot of damage, but the damage isn't really that useful for that much money you spend. I feel like what would put it over the top is if, like, They could have like a mini stun. Obviously not as strong of a stun as it is right now with these mortars. And obviously Shell Shock shouldn't be allowed to stun considering it's so cheap. Only 1,000 for basically a permalock, look at that. 96 is going to be easy, 98 is probably going to be easy, but it's probably going to be the hardest round. Just because of the sheer amount of balloons, but I believe. But yeah, we're sitting on 17k here and still counting, so you know what? We're going to stop spending money. I want to see if this is enough to beat the rest of the game. I'm going to go on a whim and say yes, but who knows? And let's put that to the test here on 98. Alright. Good timing to level up to, giving that extra knowledge points. And here is 98. We got 20k to spare, so we could buy Shining Shells if this round is not successful, but I really don't think we need the unfortification. I really don't. We also don't need Striker Stun if we got, like, all these stuns right now. Dizzying up all the BFBs. Although they are inching up slowly, but we still got stuns on the Mortar, like, on the top here. But I think right now the Mortars are hitting the stun limit, or the pierce limit. That's why some balloons are getting further and further. But not far enough, I don't think. No, I think we got this, guys. 99 should be a breeze as well, considering 95 was easy. So now the balloons are actually getting past the halfway mark. Okay, here is cause for concern here. And I don't know if this is enough. Hold on. You definitely don't want to die 98 of all rounds. But let's hope this more stun. No. Alright, we got one balloon leaking through there. Very close. I think we need a little bit more druids, don't we? We've got 20k. We're going to spend that money on as many druids as we can, as well as one more mortar, just for good measures. And there we go. How many druids we got right now? We got 5 on the left side. We got 10. We got 15. Yeah, 15. So hopefully that's enough to beat this round, but I still don't know. Let's get druid number 16. There we go. And could you believe right now that our Sun Avatar and Bloon Solver is the only actual DPS we got in this game? Everything else is pretty much support. Except for like the bomb tower, but at this point in the game, not doing very much. But yeah, let's see if the extra druids is going to help us out this round, or maybe we just get Shining Shells. We'll use Striker Stun, because why not? But it feels like right now, no, they're getting further and further. Doesn't look like the druids are helping us at this point in the game, no. So, 004 Mortar, let's go. We're going to need to retarget a Mortar left and right, because right now we only got one of them. And it's probably good to defortify the ones on the left as well, so we're going to mix the match here. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And the half HP on all the blimps there should make it a lot easier. Seems like the druids had a little bit of diminishing returns, so that's why it didn't really work. Same with the mortars, like, once you got 8 stuns or 6 stuns, an extra couple mortars to stun on top of it really don't add very much. And how are we doing so far? Definitely a lot better than last time, that's for sure. And I think that's it for all the fortified balloons, okay. Okay, and our fate relies on the mortars and the Sun Avatar and the Bloon Solver now. Come on, Avatar, you got this. This would have been a lot easier with the pre-Alchemist buff. Okay, I think that should do it, yeah. The balloons are getting halfway this time. Not even close, not even close. So, thank you, Shattering Shells. Thank you, Shattering Shells, for existing. God damn, is Shattering Shells so good for 98s. It really is. Now, for 99 and 100, it's useless, but that's fine. We got our Mortars to deal with 99, and our Druids to deal with 100. So again, not too worried. Let's just get these Mortars here to perma-stun all these deities. And that should take care of this round, I think. Like, yeah, they're not even moving, guys. They're not even moving. Should make quick work of this round, alright. 99 completes, and 100, you don't even see the bad. Who needs a first strike when you got Druids? And now you got a bunch of BFBs and mods to deal with, which are obviously really easy to deal with. And there we go, folks. We actually used the Striker Jones glitch to beat Chimps mode. On a fairly difficult map. Obviously not as difficult as some can be, but Haunted ain't too shabby. And there we go, a Druid as an instant monkey. I'll take it, I'll take it. Although not on the right path, sadly. But okay, GG, 600 monkey money. I think now that I've seen the strategy work on an intermediate Chimps map, we might want to take this to a little bit harder difficulties, but for now, I'll stop here. Thanks for watching, guys. If this glitch does stay around for a little longer, then maybe you'll see that, but let's see how fast HQE is to get on top of it and fix these things. Because by the time you're watching this right now, it could be fixed. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next BT6 video. Peace out.